Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-too-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-too-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-too-da-terry-o-dee. Dee, a fwit-dee-dee-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hello, friends! Welcome to Flash Phantasmagoria. That's what this show is called, Flash Phantasmagoria. I was like, welcome to Gothic Horror. No, it's daytime. Anyway, thank you all so much for bearing with me as it took me a minute to get back here. Yeah, we had like the oldest people in the world who were trying to buy a brand new iPhone, but they needed everything explained to them. So it was a whole mess. And oh, my hair is doing stupid things. Anyway, bear with me a moment. So first of all, we're going to thank some people. Ooh, this is the new one. Ren Adventures. This is our new destination D&D. It is November 19th through 23rd. I believe those dates are correct. So you can find out information about that, New Orleans, at renadventures.com. You can also check out some of the other Ren Adventures that they will be having soon. I know they are at Gen Con right now. I think it's Gen Con. Advertising some more Ren Adventures. So If this is something that you enjoyed in the past and would like to tell other people about it, feel free to do so. What is this one? Ah, haha, there's a screenshot in that thing. Neat, look at that. So, Destination D&D, interactive RPG, and exotic locations. There's a lovely little QR code that you may feel free to take your phones out, unless you're watching this on your phone, and then you can't do both. But you may feel free to check that out, which is really cool. Then we also have 3D2U. 2U is our thank you, is our friends. I just got lunch delivered. Is our friends who create really awesome. He can stay here if he wants. No, okay. My dog came in. They create really awesome dice boxes and dice trays and really cool things. I know that they are about to launch a Kickstarter here in a hot minute about dragons, like Dragon Forge, Heart Forge, something like that. So check out their social media in the next couple of days. They should be announcing when that gets officially launched. Also, I have a book so far. This is called Dare. It's a collection of short fiction and poetry by me. You can find it on Amazon and Audible. I'm also just this afternoon discussing with a bookstore local to the Lancaster area about doing a signing in-person event, and maybe also doing some reading in their space. So I will let you guys know as soon as all of those details are solidified, if anybody wants to come and check it out, or, you know, buy a book from me directly. I will figure out how to do all of that. My hair. Nope, that's that side, because this is mirrored. My hair is breaking, which makes me sad, because I really like my hair. But I stopped breastfeeding. That means that everything is falling apart. Meep. Oh yeah. By the way, thanking our you call it sister show? I don't know. Husband show? My husband show. For GHG last night was really cool because Tom didn't have a specific direction he wanted to go in terms of the next story. So he was asking all of you to come up with some cool ideas, and he got a chance to do some research live, which was really cool. But yeah, looking forward to the next GHG in a major way. It was fun to participate in the setup. So you get kind of the idea of how we were putting everything together. Yeah, thank you, Victoria London Fog. Your hair is as good as could be expected considering everything going on. Yeah, okay, so today I was trying to get a new phone. I can't, or rather, I can, but they're shipping it to me because they didn't have the model in store. So now I have to, like, electrical tape the phone case that I have, which is falling apart, onto the phone that I currently have so that I can make sure it's still in good enough condition that when I go back over there next week, I am able to turn in the phone and still get the credit that I was told I would get for having a pristine iPhone. So, yeah, it's dumb. This is all very dumb. Yeah, there's a lot going on. And baby has 6 teeth, but she's also kind of teething. And I thought she was going to take a nap earlier, and then she decided not to. She just smeared her face all over my chest for about 30 minutes instead of falling asleep. Anyway, I am here now. And you are here now. Thank you for being here. I'm going to take a second to enjoy a little bit of a strawberry. So this was Flash Phantasmagoria. Phantasmagoria is a sequence of real or imaginary images like those seen in a dream. My dreams have been messed up lately. A lot of personal nightmares that have been coming up out of nowhere, but I think that might just be lack of sleep because I have a baby and that happens. She's 10 months old now. Very exciting. She makes a lot of noises. She sounds like she's saying words, but she's not. Anyway, so Flash Phantasmagoria is about short fiction. Flash fiction, I guess, is defined as anything under like 1,000 words, give or take. It depends on where you go. I've actually looked at some magazines that were taking I want to say donations. No, that's not right. That we're taking submissions. That's the word. That we're taking submissions recently for flash fiction, and it was 1,200 words or less, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So the idea behind this is that you can create something very quickly, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm on a bit of a timeline. But yeah, now the fun part. We get to figure out what we're creating together. I don't necessarily have to start with old people at an AT&T store, although that's what's on my mind right now. I will let all of you decide an initial topic / subject, something of interest that you might be into. So I like generally specific. So if we're going to talk about flowers, it's not going to be just the flowers in a field. It's going to be a rose bush. It's going to be a field of sunflowers. It's going to be a field of daisies. Everything, your image of what you're writing about changes when you get more specific. But if you say a field of daisies, that could be in practically any state in the United States. Maybe not Arizona and Nevada, depending on where you are. But a field of daisies could occur practically anywhere. So that's what I mean by vaguely specific. So let's come up with a, we'll call it a, we'll do a setting. So some kind of vaguely specific setting can be anywhere. It can be a beach. It can be a forest. It could be a tree. Vaguely specific, though, if we can have like oak tree or other things. Or a tree full of squirrels. That's fine too. But if I could have something in the comments that was a destination, a location of some kind, then that would be excellent. Wait a moment. And if we don't get anything, that's okay, because I can come up with stuff myself. But I like it better when you do. Although my internet has been weird lately. Like it's been coming in and out, and I don't know why. Here. Okay. Ooh, okay. Victorian London fog. The open sea. I like that. Ooh, Arlington National Cemetery. I like that. I like that too. It's oddly specific. No, it is vaguely specific. Because it could be any part of Arlington National Cemetery. It could be an obscure corner of Arlington. I can't say the words. Arlington National Cemetery. Thank you, Kara Chapel. All right. Let's go with the open sea. The open sea. All right. Open sea to me means an expanse of blue in all directions. You do not immediately see land. It takes a while to get out to the open sea. But there's all kinds of stuff that happens out there. And it is, anytime you go into the water around the open sea, it becomes really, I don't know, to me, it becomes very apparent that you are not meant to be there. Even if you're a really good swimmer, like this is an environment where if something goes wrong, I will not survive it. So the open sea. All right. Now let's pick an object. How about an object that you normally wouldn't find in the open sea? Probably would have to be something that floats. It could be a dead fish for all I know, but it could be a board from a different boat. It could be a bathtub. Oh, that's funny. Kara Chapel says a bathtub. Ooh. All right, I want to see if anybody else comes up with anything, but that's fun. A bathtub in the open, just a bath in the open sea. Yeah, you know what? I would probably be real shocked if I saw that. Anyone have any other suggestions? Give it a couple of seconds. Ooh, okay. Victorian London fog. A coconut. Just one. Just one random coconut. Just boop, 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 boop. In the open sea. I've seen logs, like a huge tree, just floating in the middle of the ocean. Clearly had come down from some kind of storm and then was just unintentionally became a like a little floaty reef. Pretty much anything that goes into the ocean, if it's in there long enough, things will start to attach themselves to it. You know what we're gonna go with? Ooh, oh my gosh, you got see, and here I am about to things off. A spacecraft of unknown origin. That's really fun. Or a robot. Let's go with spacecraft. Okay. Open sea, a spacecraft of unknown origin. All right. And I'm going to go with, okay, I'm going to pick a color. I'm going to pick a color out of my pens. I have a whole bunch of pens that I use to doodle and stuff or write down important things. So I'm just going to pick a random color. We will see what happens. And this will be a color that you somehow have to incorporate into the story itself. All right, that is definitely a pen. Oh, orange. This is like traffic cone orange. This is some bright orange. Okay. So let me get those prompts out. So it is the open sea, a spacecraft, color orange. Yeah, actually, even, yeah, thank you. Neon orange, as per Victorian London fog. There we go. Open sea, a spacecraft of unknown origin, but I mean, like, it's a spacecraft. You wouldn't generally know where it came from unless it was labeled on the side. Some of them might be, but generally speaking, if a Chinese spacecraft landed in front of you, you probably wouldn't be able to read Chinese enough to know that it was from China. Anyway, the open sea, a spacecraft, the color neon orange, very bright orange. Ooh. Oh, it's gonna be real weird. Okay. And now I'm gonna share a thing. No, not slides. What the? Share screen. We're gonna do 9 Inch Nails Ghosts. I need to pick one. Let's do a part. Cool. All right. Back it up a little bit. All right. So this is from Ghosts. Add to stage. Ghosts, album 5. These are share alike, non-commercial, open source license. I am crediting 9 Inch Nails as the artists who have created this. This is not my music. This is their music. However, if I am remembering correctly, this music was designed for people like us to be able to use it as long as we are name checking the people who created it. So thank you, Trent Reznor and 9 Inch Nails, for creating this awesome music that we are now going to spend 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, doing something about. So let me put 5 minutes on my phone here real quick. My poor, sad phone. Timer. All right. 5 minutes going to be on the clock. And I'll start the music. Create whatever you want off of these prompts. Here we go. 5 minutes starting now. Okay. Finish up. Woo! Ooh, I got really into that. I wasn't expecting to. Ooh, okay. I spooked myself. All right. The Open Sea, a spacecraft, the color neon orange. If anyone in the Discord can put down our Discord, not Discord, if anyone in Twitch land can put on our Discord server, that was amazing. Yeah. Victorian London Fog, I had barely anything for that. It ended up being kind of a weird prosy poem. I'll read you what I've got. But yeah, if anyone wants to add what they have created to the Discord, there it is. Thank you. We are in Discord. Come find the discussion after hours. There is a specific tab for Flash Phantasmagoria. So, stop sharing. Here's what I've got. Now we'll leave that up so you all can find the thingy. Boop, boop. Okay. Oh my God. Stop. Off the side of the cruise ship, a flash, orange like a fire flicker from a far off campsite. Write things better. There's something in the water. It looks metal, but maybe coated. Pieces of it dipped like ice cream into a swirl of orange sherbet. There's a tang on the air sharper than salt. I think I can feel the sky vibrating with the presence of the object. We are in the open ocean, miles from anything but sharks and seaweed. What strange thing is this floating here, bobbing in the chop from our giant propellers? Someone calls from below deck to slow the engines. Maybe it's a rescue boat? Maybe it's a crashed spaceship miles from where it should be. Did something move? Just there in the shadow of the orange thing, in the deeper blue of the water. Was that a hand? A limb? And then I was scared out of my mind by the freaking thing. So, whew, that was exciting. Thank you all for joining me for that. Oh, hey, Nat. Chaotically and fashionably late. Okay, so Nat, you can do this on your own. I just want to let you know the prompt is the Open Sea, a spacecraft, and the color neon orange. But we're gonna wrap this up here in a hot second because I need to go take myself to an appointment. Anyway, so I will be adding this to the Discord here in a hot minute. I should be able to do that almost immediately. I think I have my Discord up. Yep, there it is. Cool. Adding that now. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all for being patient. For those of you who have joined me as I was a couple minutes late. So, Nat, no big deal on your end either. Boop. There. Added mine to the Discord. Feel free to add yours to the Discord. Thank you all for joining me. The point is to create. That's all it is. The point is to create something, to take the time, even just 5 minutes, to create something. And it can be extremely challenging to find 5 minutes to sit down and create. But if you give yourself the space and the opportunity, you can create some really weird, interesting stuff, or at least a starting point. And heck, even if all you did was sit in front of your computer or a piece of paper for 5 minutes and be like, I have no idea what to do, that's okay. You stopped moving for 5 minutes and listened to some cool music and thought about something that wasn't life, groceries, car payments, the next thing on your list, your kids, your spouse, your significant other, your polycule. You took 5 minutes for yourself and just did the thing. And that's cool. So thank you all for joining me in that. We're going to wrap up here in a hot second. I'm going to quickly name check our friends. 3D2U, 3D2U.org. You can also find them on social media. 3D2U, the number 2. 3D2U. They should be announcing shortly a Kickstarter that they're doing of, I think, Dragon Forge or Heart Forge, something like that. But they're making some really cool dragons. Thank you to Nat21 Adventures for being a space that I can do this. Thank you to, there it is, Destination D&D, renadventures.com. Feel free to check them out. Also, if you happen to be in the area where Gen Con is located, feel free to go over to Gen Con and say hi to a bunch of our friends who are working there this week. Yeah, I have a book out. I will have another book out here within the next 2 months, give or take. So I will let you know as soon as that happens. But until then, I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day, rest of your week. I hope that all of your missions are successful, and I will see you all soon. Thank you.